Know what happened the last time I was on. It was not working. Hopefully you can hear me and hopefully I'll be able to see the chats. And that's what I want to see. Just give it a minute. Hi, Heather. There we go. Hi, Fuchsia. Hi, Jennifer. I can see. Yay, I can finally see you guys. For some reason, I could not see the chats earlier, like the messages. I could not see it. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Today is Wednesday, March the 2nd, and it is the new moon. Hi, guys. It's the new moon, and it is in the sign of Pisces. How's everybody feeling? So, a couple of things that I've had done recently. I had microblading on my eyebrows. This is like the second week of healing. So, a lot of the scabs are gone, but my eyebrows are snatched. Didn't have to paint them on. Hey, guys. So we're going to talk about it. We're in Pisces season. A lot of people have been asking, Ray, where's the monthly horoscopes for our signs? That's why I'm coming on right now. We're going to do it. Yeah, it's been a long day. Thank you guys. Oh, I'm kind of sleepy myself. So much is going on in the world. Can y'all hear me? I hope everybody can hear me. Um, I'm using my Bluetooth, which is good because it tunes out some of the sound. Okay, good. Thank you, N Ray. I really appreciate it. So, we're just going to get into it. There was one thing that I did want to talk about. I'm just looking at something really quick here. Um, Hold on one second. So the one thing that I wanted to talk to, I had to just look at through my notes here real quick. Is about what's going on in Russia. A lot of people are afraid, like, how it's affecting the universe, how it's affecting everybody here in the USA. Gas prices are going up. If you haven't checked it out, it's like it's insane, right? Things are going up, inflation, prices of food, etc. So it's so much going on. If you wanted to know the insights, I actually did a reading on the whole situation. In addition, I gave some additional insights on my Patreon. Go to www.patreon.com /psychic medium ray. It is $10 per month, but I do a lot of videos that are not put here due to the controversial bull crap that YouTube has going on all the time since 2020. It was interesting also too because I had a survey on Instagram yesterday. I don't know if any of you guys got that survey, and it was about Meta, and they wanted to know exactly like how I felt about Meta and et cetera. And I was very 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 vocal about it, and I told them that since 2020, 2021, actually, January 2021, a lot of us influencers who maybe, have certain views, we were, basically kind of stripped of our rights or limited and targeted and, suppressed in so many ways for our viewpoints and what we would say, fact checkers, blah, blah, blah. And so they asked, like, did we think that it was safe? Needless to say, I answered them truthfully and I gave feedback as well. Because it's crazy that you have so many people out there putting misinformation now, but you don't see any fact checking. Well, fact check that. I gave them the feedback. So yeah, I'm tired of the BS, the crap, a lot of the stuff that's going on. I I basically told everyone, a lot of us told everybody that this was coming. So it should be no surprise and nobody should be complaining. But we said, gas prices are going to go up, taxes are going to go up. All this stuff is going to happen. And look, we're that's where we're at right now. So a lot of people in Cali, I just read a comment. Somebody said in Cali it was $5 a gas. That's ridiculous. That's insane. When we have our own oil reserves and things that we need to be tapping into here in the USA, to lower these gas prices. According allegedly to what is coming out, supposedly that's the case. Like it's happened. They're gonna try to tap into some oil reserves, but it's crazy. Here in Texas, I think it's like 3.50 for regular, and almost $4, if not $4 for like diesel. So I can just imagine the truckers are not very happy right now. But this is all strategic. It's all policy and stuff like that. And as far as like what's happening in Ukraine and Russia, it's very controversial, but a lot of people are afraid that there's going to be a war. And I did a reading here on, on YouTube about that. And I basically just said that I did not feel like there was going to be like the US and other countries at war. Things can change. I do feel like there will be peace at the end of all of this, but it is crazy that Putin is doing all of this. But there is a greater agenda and that's all I will say. And not to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but there is a bigger agenda as to why Putin is doing what he's doing. And I'll be sharing those insights on Patreon. But yeah, a lot of that is it. If you think about it, I'll just say this: when you have somebody like Putin, right, and he creates this kind of uproar in the world, it exposes a lot of people or leaders as to how they're going to, operate, react, etc. So it sets the tone. And again, it's a greater thing that I'm not going to get too much into because I do want to cover the horoscopes. But you will get to see a lot more about like what is playing out and how it's going to play out, etc. But yeah, how's everybody feeling? I am not mentioning names, I'm not trying to get political, but I just wanted to kind of touch bases on that just a little bit. For all of that other stuff, about names and stuff, you can go to my Patreon to find that. I just had to give a little bit because I know a lot of people are vibrating on a fear level. And remember to choose faith over fear always. So don't be fearful. Because again, it's so it's crazy in the world. It is crazy. Um, so we're gonna get into the readings here, but I'm just seeing how everybody's like. Some people are emotional. Everybody's feeling it. Well, Pisces. When you think of Pisces, it is the water sign. It's a water sign, which water signs are connected to their emotions. So we're talking about like signs like Pisces are very connected. So you're gonna feel a lot of energy. Pluto went direct, and then we have other planets that are trying to come in direct to just a lot of other things that are in retrograde too. So like I'm not well versed in all of that. That's not my forte. That's not my strength. But I just will say that. I want to tell you though, if you are feeling anxiety or you're feeling anything like that right now, the good stones or crystals that you can use is shungite. That's good. Hematite. Those are very grounding. They can help you with your energy. I also suggest tiger's eye. That will help you too. Um, and I think carnelian is really, really good if you are going through anything like emotional relationship wise right now. I kind of feel like that will help you, especially that stone itself. It's something that I gravitate towards, like carry a little piece of it. I always love carnelian. So blue agate's good. You can use whatever you want. These are just, typical things that I suggest to kind of help you as well. Um, And, like today is a good day. When you think of the new moon, you think of like manifesting, new beginnings, new love, new abundance. So it would be a good time today to kind of like, if you are having problems financially, if you have a little altar like I do, I'll show you a little piece. You can see it back there. I have several candles. I have a red one for love. I'm gonna light a green one for abundance. You can light a white one to balance out everything, to call in the angelic realms. But you can work with whatever candles that you want. Candle magic, if you call it, tapping into the mystical stuff. It's good. I know some people don't believe in that. Some people, and that's fine if you don't. Just keep an open mind that sometimes when we work with colors and candles, that sends an attraction, a vibration. You can also write a petition, get a sheet of paper, and you basically write out your intentions. I put something out yesterday um, on um, on my Patreon, and it basically was a permission slip. It's like a magical permission slip that I wrote for myself of the things that I give my permission to. Because a lot of times we tend to lose our power. We give it away to other people and we come disempowered, right? So a lot of that is about you calling your power back into yourself. And that's what I kind of teach on Patreon, and I kind of educate, all of my Patreon members, my Rays of Light that subscribe to Patreon. So basically, on it, it's like I told them you can use mine as an example. So I wrote down mine, and I told them they could tweak anything that they wanted on that to make it for themselves. But basically, permission slips is almost like a petition, but it's very something that you recite daily, almost like a mantra, like you would do that. And it's very helpful to attract the stuff because remember what we speak, what's coming out of our mouth is actually very, very impactful. It has a ripple effect, and so we either attract good things or we attract bad things. That's why I try not to complain too much about things that maybe don't go my way because at the end of the day, it doesn't serve your greatest and highest good. It basically only serves to set that energy and intention out there, and it literally can bring chaos into your life. So a lot of people live in a very chaotic state without even realizing that they create their own chaos. We are the creators of our own chaos or peace. Sorry. So let me get some water in, and then we're gonna get into that. Hey Loretta, hey Simone. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm going to do the horoscopes now. I'm going to get into that for March, what to expect for each of the signs. Instead of doing individual signs like a lot of tarot readers do, or other spiritual people on the YouTube community, I always break it down by elements. I kind of group them into that. So we're going to get started in just a minute. So I'm going to be using this deck. Some people like I use this deck. I can't remember. Oh, my, what was it? Thank you, Christina. You're so sweet. Donations, by the way, super chats. You can donate. There's like a dollar sign. You can donate there, to support the channel. Um, Also, I'm going to be using this deck. I used it on my Instagram to do weekly messages. This is called the Guardian Angels Messages Tarot. I like this tarot deck because it's it's very diverse. It has depictions of different cultures, ethnicities. It's not just one ethnicity. Not that that even matters, because I'm not making this about race at all, but I'm just saying I like inclusivity. And so that may be shocking to a lot of people, but when I created my own deck, which is right here, which I'll be using when I do readings for you guys in a minute, because I am going to be reading people as well. This is the Guiding Hearts Oracle deck. This is my latest deck. It is available on my website, www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Also, my video readings are on sale, 50% off. So if you wanted to do like a Zoom with me face to face, now is the time to book in. I'm booking those actually for May. So I'm booked out until May for video readings. Now, I have emergency readings that are either by email or by video, and those are done within like a week's time frame. My email readings, those are have a 5 to 8 week turnaround time. That's estimated because again, with cells and things of that nature, that's typical. But if you wanted to get a reading, this is your time. So I'm going to start off with my air signs. I always start off with the air signs. We're going to start off with Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So if you are a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius, listen up. Thank you guys for the donations. Y'all are so, so sweet. Hope some more people tune in. Right now we have about 75 people tuning in. So let's see. Got my hair done recently. It's like it's like a brighter blonde, and I got my eyebrows. Like for those of you that are tuning in, I even got my eyelashes permed. I know I didn't need it, but like I wanted to try it out. So yeah. Okay, let me get back to topic. Are we dating, Ray? That's a secret. That's some things I just don't spill the tea. Thank you so much for asking, though. Um, okay, so the first thing for our air signs is the four of air: meditation, recuperation, contemplation. A lot of you right now may be actually feeling a little tired if you're an air sign. Again, this may sometimes apply for other signs too, especially if you're an earth sign, you could be any other sign, like wherever your sun sign is. I want to be clear. If you have a rising or ascendant, pay attention to what I'm saying, because if you have an air sign in your rising or your ascending, I'm sorry, your rising or your moon, either or of those, this horoscope may actually, relate to you. Okay. We also have here the three of air. So sorrow, forgiveness. This is like the three of swords. So basically what it is like you're going through some heartbreak, maybe like you're going through some difficult emotions right now. It doesn't have to mean like, a heartbreak in a relationship, but perhaps you're going through something personal that you're dealing with, kind of like mourning, kind of like letting go of people in the past. Okay. And then we have here the page of fire, which is the page of wands. It's like creative, enthusiastic, and motivated. So while you are kind of emotional, I feel like in many ways that you are really just tuning into, you know, your projects, passion projects. What do you want to complete? What needs to be done? And that may set your soul on fire because, again, air signs tend to live in their mind a lot. So it's important that you are grounding yourself, drinking enough water, that you are doing things that you like and not getting scatterbrained, and have an organization, like a list of things to do. Because this is a perfect time where you, thank you. My skin is glowing. I haven't even had a facial in like, because I'm trying to save money. All that is expensive. I haven't had a facial in like 4 or 5 months. Sorry. Um, okay, and then we have here the Queen of Earth, which is the Queen of Pentacles. So gracious, practical. See, this is what I talk about diversity. Look, she's representing us, the plus size girls. Okay, yeah. So I'm living for this. Like I said, I love this deck. So basically, this is like where what's most important to you if you're an air sign right now. It's about your coins, securing having financial stability. Like I said, if you're like me, I'm a Gemini sun sign, but I have a Cancer moon, Cancer rising. Um, I'm very cautious right now about spending. I'm just trying not to spend as much as I can, things that I don't need. I'm just kind of like, focusing on the basic necessities. Same thing for you guys out there. If you're an air sign, that's what I feel. The Knight of Air, which is kind of like the Knight of Swords, it's intellectual, determined, and motivated. So, again, while you have a lot of this emotional stuff going on, it's actually a good thing because I think some of you actually operate better under this kind of emotional portion of yourself. It gives you time to kind of separate and actually do things. So if you're noticing, let's say you are not an air sign, but you have a partner that is an air sign. If they're being moody, if they're kind of like being spacious or they need space, give them space. One thing that you'll learn about us air signs is that we need space, especially Geminis. If you're listening, and I know that other Geminis out there that are listening can relate, we need space all the time. It's not that we don't enjoy people, we don't enjoy, but at the end of the day, we do not do well with clingy. We need space. So, no, you have not missed Taurus yet. I'm just under my air sign, so I'm just doing the horoscopes right now for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then we have here the Eight of Air, which is self doubt, confusion, which is the Eight of Swords. It's like when I look at this, it's almost like you would see the swords and you think like it's a barrier, but what it is that the swords represent the mind. So basically, a lot of us tend to, as air signs, create our own solitude, to create our own um, entrapment. Basically, we push people out instead of letting people in. It's like a protective mechanism. I know that many people that are air signs can relate. Again, if you are a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. So it's important for you to kind of step out of that and not be in that, because what happens is that, yeah, we do need our space. And yes, it's very good. But at the same time, you tend to push people that maybe love you or care about you. So do everything in balance. Don't try to like live in that state. It's just not a good thing. Okay, so now we're going to get into my fire signs. So if you're an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, this is for you. Listen up. Okay, and I'm so happy that we have a crowd here tuning into little old me. Um, I'm one of the OGs. Me and Sloan, I consider ourselves like one of the G's, right? One of the goats, as people would say. We've been around for years. Um, so I'm just grateful for my rays of light that are tuning in. All right, so my fire signs, We have the Six of Swords. Some of you are moving away from toxic situations, moving away from toxic environments, moving away either from a job, leaving a job behind, moving to a new place. That's your energy this week. That's where or this month of March. Very much opportunities. And if you're not at the point where you're moving, perhaps the idea is planted this month to move, to kind of get out of the normality that you're in. All right. So now we're going to get into the Eight of Pentacles, education, focus, and reward. So basically, you're focusing right now a lot on like improving yourself, what you can do. Maybe you're in a profession where you do a certain type of work and you're going to go through a seminar or you're going to go through some training soon, or you're just doing your own research on how you can make more money. Maybe you're taking on another job, but it's like a lot of focus and a lot of analytics, and money is again just super, super important for my fire signs. Again, if you are an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius for the month of March. The wise counselor comes in, and it's like belonging, learning, and traditions. So it's like familiarity. Like you feel more comfortable with familiar territories, like people that feel like home, people that can help you. It's like you bounce ideas off of people this month, and you also give information, you give wisdom, you're very wise. So it's like it's everything in balance. And then we have the King of Swords. So this is you being knowledgeable, objective, like you don't jump to things. So while like for the air signs that I just did, we're kind of emotional, very sometimes irrational, just saying. Um, you guys come in more as a grounding energy for a lot of the other people in your life this month of March. So you will like receive information, you'll listen to it, you'll listen and analyze it, and then you will make a decision. So you don't let your emotions rule too much of you this month, which is like you bring a calmness to the table, which is a good thing. And then we have the Four of Wands. So this is about like you're going to have periods where you're going to spoil yourself. Let's just face it. You're going to do things for yourself. And it's a lot of planning for your future. This is like the Four of Wands. If you're familiar with like the traditional Rider Waite, this is kind of like it's talking about like planning for the future, think setting up some establishments, creating a happiness for you. Is it perfect? Is everything like super chipper all the time? No, it's not. But that's what you're doing for yourself. You're creating that. And then finally, we have here strength, courage, compassion, and perseverance. A lot of you tend to toggle between, and this is very, very appropriate because I'm doing fire signs and it represents Leo, right? Or it's very much the Leo type of card. So when we talk about Leo, you think about courageous. You think about being somebody that's strong. It's is courageous and just fearless. But a lot of you that are fire signs out there, you tend to toggle between like having faith and having courage to also having self-doubt and lack of confidence at times. Is this going to apply to every single fire sign? No, but for the most part, you tend to kind of take risk and challenges very, very well. And this is what Spirit is basically saying, I believe, this month is for you to be just a little bit more stronger in your convictions and your beliefs and the things that you want. Okay. And then again, we have here endings with the Ten of Air, with the Ten of Swords, basically. Some of you that are fire signs, you're kind of like just creating space. You may be a little, quiet at times with certain people. They may observe that, but basically you're going through some endings and you're recovering. At the same time, I want you to just not be confused with this. It's like being patient as well, because something is like if you see the hourglass there, it takes time. Some of you also, the Ten of Swords, it's a very there's so many different interpretations, but typically the Ten of Swords represents a feeling of like being backstabbed or hurt, like being targeted in some ways too. So I would not be surprised if some of you are experiencing that in the month of March, okay? Where you're going through some difficult endings, like a relationship, a friendship ending, or something is tested on some level. So just hang strong. All right. So now we're going to get into my earth signs. So if you are a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, let's get into that. Okay. So if you're a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, Now I'm going to get into your horoscopes. And then finally, we'll do the water signs. And after that, I'm going to start reading people. Okay. So I can't see any comments. Okay, I can see some now. They're just coming in. All right. So when we're doing my earth signs, again, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, the first card I got here is the Eight of Wands. So speed, activity, multitasking. If you've been feeling any stagnation in your life, anything that's like moving at a very glacial pace, it's going to pick up. Okay, the month of March is of acceleration on every single level for things, on the outcomes that you want. Okay, we have the Page of Swords, which is the Page of Air. You're very truthful and very analytic, and you cut through the BS. Again, just very much that kind of energy you're giving. Um, and then we have the Seven of Swords. So be very cautious with people around you. The Seven of Swords represents like a thief. It represents someone that may take something from you. If you notice, like she's asleep, very innocent, and you see the little boy behind, right? It's very the depiction expresses it itself. But basically just have a level of awareness. Not everybody in your life, if you're an earth sign, not everybody in your life is your best friend, okay? Not everybody has your best intentions out there. Keep an open eye, keep a level of awareness. All right. And then we have here the Four of Pentacles. So frugalness, extravagance, and control. A lot of you need to have that basically balanced, because a lot of you that are earth signs can fall into that category of control, the need for control, the need to control someone, the need to control your assets. And it may happen where some of you are do it by any means possible. It doesn't matter if it's your best friend, it doesn't matter if this is like a, it's your partner. You're going to just do what makes you happy at the end of the day. And that's okay, but make sure that it's balanced, okay? Because you don't want to burn bridges. And I think that there's a tendency this month with my earth signs where you can burn bridges. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Air also. So you may be detached from people, again, not communicative, just creating your own space between you and other people and who you let into your life. And that's like the theme for a lot of my earth signs. It's going to feel chaotic too this month because you have the transformation or the tower card. This is like deep transformation. It does not feel peaceful. There's sudden changes. There's certain pieces of you that may feel like, oh my God, why is this happening right now? It could be anything like from getting some news that's a little disturbing to like you having the realization that why am I with this person when they don't bring me any joy? Why am I putting up with all this BS at work? Why am I, and you have this epiphany that you need to change. And sometimes if you don't make that change yourself, the universe is going to force you to make that change. That's what the universe does when we are like stagnant and we literally don't make changes. The universe says, you know what, boo, I got this. So they push you literally off the cliff, figuratively speaking. They push you and it's like you're in a new world again. And it may not feel always peaceful. So be sure that you're listening to yourself and to your higher self, most of all. Then we have the Nine of Water, wishes and dreams and hopes. So this is like the nine of, what is this? Like Nine of Cups, I believe. Yeah, it's weird because it doesn't have that, but the Nine of Water. So basically, it's like, again, just like your wishes, your dreams. This is a time to manifest that, put it out into the open. Okay. So, all right. So now we're going to get into my water signs. So if you are a Pisces, sorry, if you are a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, this is going to be your horoscope for the month of March. All right. So again, we are going into to the water signs. Sorry. I was just looking at a lot of the comments and looking at that. Thank you guys for the donations. And I'm going to be reading people after this. So do not go anywhere. And if you missed this, don't worry, because it's going to be a live replay of it on my channel. And hopefully my voice is soothing to a lot of people. I get that told a lot. People just find it very calming. Um, I wish I could do ASMR. I would love to do that, but I just don't like hearing my own voice like that. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so for my water signs, we have the Three of Earth or the Three of Pentacles. This is where you are kind of working on your talents. This is about like talent recognition, collaboration, working on that on a big level. Focusing on your talents and your strengths. We have here the Four of Pentacles, frugalness, extravagance. Again, this need of not spending, holding on to your money. And again, this is for my Pisces. I'm sorry, for my water sign. So basically, a lot of pentacle energies to start this off. So a lot of focus on your finances. Money is very important. Then we have the Seven of Cups. You have choices, a lot of confusion. You're not going to, this is not a month where you're going to make hasty decisions or you're just going to jump because somebody says so. No, you're going to take your time and you're going to weigh all your options. But sometimes it may be a little difficult to make the decision. So you may need to consult a psychic. You may need to consult someone to get get the clarity that you need. And then we have release here, which is like the death card. It's about endings and new beginnings, right? Just like the phoenix, it's rising from the ashes. I think that's the phoenix there. Really, really beautiful. The symbolism here. So again, it's like there's a new you that's being rebirthed. Um, and then we have here the 10 of fire, which is the 10 of wands, I believe. So you feel overworked, you feel stressed, okay? You feel imbalanced this month. Again, if you are feeling this way, this is the collective energy as well. It's important for you to make sure that you're getting rest, that you're grounding your energy, working with protective crystals, cleansing that energy with sage, Palo Santo, um, salt baths, the whole shebang. Those are just like band-aids. But the inner work that you do, where you put your energy and your intentions, that's the greater thing for my water signs that you need to focus on. Page of Earth, we have the Page of Pentacles. So we have here studious, prepared, and cheerful. So a lot of you are either going back to school, there's an idea maybe to go back in the fall, or perhaps you're going to take a summer session soon, or you are in college already, or you're taking some kind of training or certification, but basically, you have the power in it's in your hands, okay? Yeah, bay leaves are good. That's a good idea. Thank you, Ray. And then we have here bay leaves are you can use them in many ways. I'll just expound on that. Um, and again, there's many different interpretations, but you can write down like what you want and then burn the bay leaf. You can use the bay leaf on your altar. There's so many things that you can do with bay leaves. But bay leaves are typically they're money attractors. It's an herb for money to attract money, and also can be used to banish as well. So it can be used for multiple purposes. All right. And then we have here the Ace of Pentacles. So abundance is yours. It's coming. Abundance, opportunity, and resources. It's on its way. So just got to be patient. A lot of you that are water signs, you want it and you want it now. I know. I got Cancer. Remember, I'm Cancer moon, Cancer rising. So you're not telling me something. I'm not telling you anything that I'm not telling myself. Very impatient at times. It's like it's horrible. And then we have the Two of Fire. Ooh, this is like a relationship. A Two of Wands. Very much like I like this. It's like some of you may be starting to have develop feelings for someone, getting to know someone. It's very interesting. So your love life may be pretty spicy for the month of March, okay? Feelings are intensified, but that's what I get. So I'm just gonna take a moment, read through the comments, and then we're going to get into reading people. We have 106 viewers. Hi, everybody. So don't worry again if you just started coming on. I just did the monthly horoscopes. I was talking about like the Ukraine and Russia. I'm just recapping for you. And you can go back. This is going to be a live replay. Don't forget all my reading. Well, not all of my readings, but select readings are on sale. Video readings that are done through Zoom. You can have one to one, just like you're looking at me here through Zoom. Those are 50% off. I'm booking those for the month of May. So yeah, I'm booked out until the month of May. I feel super blessed for that. And then I have other readings that are 50% off too. And those, you can go to my website again. Those have a 5 to 8 week turnaround time. Sometimes that's estimated. It may be a little bit longer. So just know that I will get your reading. I had a situation recently, which I'm not going to name any names, and this person was very nasty, and they were just like, well. you turned out to be a disappointment. You were just like every other reader, out there. And it's like they don't factor in that I'm a human being, that I've just headlined two different events, which is no excuse. I'm not trying to come off as making excuses and stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm a human being as well. And so I'm not a machine. And I think people just think that I just sit here every day, do private readings, and that's all. No, I'm a caretaker. I do my own personal events that I host, and I do my classes that I teach on Patreon, the content that I do there. I'm working on a new book, my second book for you guys, which is actually my fourth book that I'm writing. And yeah, I have so many other projects that I'm working on right now. So it's like multiple things. I'm trying to balance everything out, and it's only me doing it. So your patience if you purchase a reading is greatly, greatly appreciated. Um, Oh, and thank you so much. I love my photo shoots whenever I have them. It's good to like, keep that up to date, for events and flyers and things of that sort. People think that I'm a little narcissistic or that I've changed, and I'm like, I'm still Ray. I'm still the same person. Yes, I may be a little bit of a diva. I don't think I am, but I'm just me at the end of the day, and I'm doing what I love to do. And people are going to always have an opinion of me or an opinion of, what I do, and I can't worry myself about that. So, yeah. And if you did get a reading from me, or like you did purchase a reading and it's been a couple of months, send me an email. Sometimes people wait like 5, 6 months and they're like, Ray, I never got my reading. And I'm like, well, email me. Like, I will always circle back. And I hate to use that word because I know somebody uses it all the time. No shade to that person. I just hate using certain words now, certain phrases like circle back for some reason, but I still use it. But anyways, I will always get back to you. Sooner or later, I will get back to you. And just give me time. Give me patience. That's all I ask for. Okay. Um, all right. So let me get off of my banter here. I said no names, no names, but 'cause I don't want to start sounding like someone or that I'm. Yeah. So I'm not going to go there. Okay. Let's get into it. So, who wants a reading? Who wants a reading? Let's get into the donations really quick. I think some people donated. I don't know how I can see all the donations here. Okay, Marcella. Let's see. Marcella, thank you, sweetheart. Marcella's a great realtor, and she has her own real estate company. So shout out to her. If you are in the Los Angeles area, reach out to her. It's you can find her on Instagram. It's your homegirl Marcella, and she's really really great. So I hope that I said that right, Marcella. All right. So for her, the Page of Pentacles, honey, Marcella, you have some new stuff coming in, new opportunities, new homes. You're going to get off the market. And again, planning. It looks like for the Four of Wands, it's like you're planning for the future. Good things. Good things for you, girl. Okay, we're going to get into other people now. I don't know. Let me see if I can see like who donated here. Um, hmm. All right, so I'm just going to do random ones. Okay. Okay, Barbara talks. And I'm not going to use on everybody cards because I don't need it. I just use my cards to kind of help me with certain people. But she asked me about her condo, if she should sell it this year. And the answer is no. I feel like you should wait a little bit longer, Barbara. Okay. And then Jessica Diaz says, I would like one. How about my love life will look this year? Okay, for you, I think your main focus right now is going to be on your finances because I feel like there may be some struggles right there. That's for Jessica. And then let's see here. I kind of feel like for you, again, there may be some judgment, like other people may have an opinion about whoever you are in, a relationship with or whoever you meet. But I just feel like there's like different things going on, but I definitely feel like there's a potential to meet someone. Again, these are going to be more on the general side because I want to get through to everybody. It's not like a personal reading. So I'm just going to give you the best. All right. So Jasmine Robinson, um, okay, Jasmine, you got love, girl. The lover's card came out. So a lot of focus on your love life this year. Good things though. And then yeah, you're very creative. The Page of Wands. So I kind of feel like you're starting some new projects. You may have some new ideas. getting going, and then you may have somebody from your past actually coming back in, because I got the Page of Cups, and typically this could symbolize like our inner child, but for how I interpret is a lot different sometimes than other people interpret, and I kind of feel like this is talking about that. I also feel like you have good celebrations coming up, girl. Good. So that's for Jasmine Robinson. All right. Lovely Shanna. She says, "Will I ever be in a relationship with an entrepreneur who matches my energy?" Ooh, girl, I feel you on that one. Nobody wants a scrub. Nobody wants somebody that you have to just support, and you want to be, in an equal relationship. So, yeah, I do feel like you have somebody coming in. This is about control, the fourth Pentacles. So, but also it's a message for you. It's like two-folded. So they basically are saying for you not to have all the control all the time. I think you have a checklist of what you want, but you're going to have to kind of like let go and kind of just be open to attract. So start saying yes more than you start saying no. Okay. And yeah, I do feel like you have like a good partner coming in. I don't know if it's this year, but it feels like it's on its way. And you're very spiritual as well. So that helps you. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, Linda, will I get any type of justice for the domestic violence that was done to me? Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't do legal questions, and I don't cover that on here. If you'd like a private reading, we can get into like what I see, but again, it's not, I never do like legal advice on here or medical advice. Okay, and what do you see for the year ahead for me? This is the life of Drea. All right, Drea, let's check it out, girl. Let's see what's coming up for you. Okay. So the first thing that I get here is the strength card. So you're gonna have your emotions. This is for the life of Drea. Your emotions are going to be kind of fluctuating. You may have moments of motivation, but you've completed a cycle. The world card tends to, indicate that you've completed a chapter in your life. So you're embarking on something new. There's a lot of newness coming in. I don't even know if that's a word, but that's what I see here. And you're working very hard too. So again, whatever you're planting the seeds right now. You're just kind of like working hard this year. But I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is a very positive indication that you have good luck coming. And there's something about like going near the water or the ocean. So I see that, and also pay attention to like hummingbirds and just birds in general. And I felt like there's something about like you getting a new purse. Very random, but just something else that I got. All right. And then we got thank you, Jessica, for your donation. We have Viviana Garcia. Thank you so much, sweetheart. She donated. So, okay, let me pull a couple of cards for Viviana. We have here the Page of Cups. Again, it's like you expressing your emotions, giving a little bit more of yourself to people. You have a lot of balancing to do with your finances. So, money comes in, money goes out. Um, and I just feel like there's a lot of focus on your love life, too. Okay, it feels good around your love life and a lot of communication. So you're going to be super busy, super busy. That's for Viviana Garcia. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Linda, is Michael my life partner? Okay. Let's see. Is Michael my life partner? No. And I just feel the Wheel of Fortune kind of highlights that. A lot of people tend to think that we only have one soulmate or one twin flame in this lifetime, and we can have multiple ones. Again, that's up for debate. People have different interpretations, but we never just have one person. The Page of Wands tells me again that you're like on a journey. So, the person that you mentioned may be on a different level than you energetically. And I think this is something that maybe you've felt deep within inside yourself, and it's not a perfect connection because the Five of Wands comes up. And when that comes up, it's almost like drama. It's like lower vibrations, maybe arguments, disagreements, things of that nature. So, all right. So, I love that. Well, I don't love that, but I love that you guys are on here. So I'm sorry. I hope things get better for you. And I hope that that was something that you needed to hear tonight because, again, I also want to be very, very transparent when I say that a lot of people tend to live on the word of a psychic medium, right? And what we say, and they like it's the Bible. I fell victim to that like not too long ago as well. But I'm not going to go into the details. But I just want you to know, never fully like do whatever I say or anybody else says. You have free will to make your own choices. We should never. I'm not here to sway you to do one thing or do something that you don't want to do. What I am here for is to create awareness and bring awareness to you to situations that come up around you, and ultimately you have your free will to make that decision. But a lot of people that are psychics or mediums out there tend to like be like, you should leave him, or you should do this, or you're just ruining the whole thing, and kind of being more condescending, reprimanding, like if you were a little child. At the end of the day, you come to us for insight. We just give you what we see. You may not like what you hear or see, but again, just keep an open mind and hold on to it. A lot of people also don't understand that my gift is precognitive. So I'm not a fortune teller, but I do see the future, a lot of future oriented things. So it may not make sense right now. Hold on to it. Okay. So I just had to say that. All right, Simone, let's get into your reading. Simone McGee. Let's see. We have the King of Swords. So you have a very kind of like this is you. I kind of feel like you've changed, and I feel like you're more into like a very analytical and logical, and you're kind of like a little bit disconnected from your emotions right now. So it's good. I do feel like though you do miss someone from the past, somebody that was in your life who you shared a lot of time, and so like there's questions ever so once in a while you may break down, you may have that, and just a lot of communication with the friends, people this year in the next couple of months. And I also feel like you're leaving a job or embarking on a new journey, uh, but it all is going to be for the greater good. And you will still have some people that are like negative to you. Just don't give them that power. Okay. So I hope that helps you. Okay, Eva 81. Let's see what comes up for you. Thank you so much for your donation. This is for Eva. Hi, Mark. Sion. I'll get him in a minute. Mark, I love Mark. Okay, so for you, I have here, this is again, who is this for? Eva. I have here the Three of Wands. So basically, you're embarking on a new journey. It's like a lot of planning for the future. You also accomplish a lot with the Ace of Swords. You're victorious and whatever you want, whatever you do this year. Anything that find challenging, it's like people start listening to you. You also are very much the queen of your own throne, right? Your castle. Basically, I feel like family is very important to you, but also you just show them a lot of compassion and balance. And I do feel like there's someone coming into your life. So I don't know if this is like a new friend or this is a new lover, but basically there's somebody new coming in. This is for Eva 81. So I feel like this person wants to come in and basically give to you. And you are just moving forward, accelerating, going forward. Okay. So yeah. All right. So okay, Conqueror, we'll get to you in a minute. So I was going to read Mark Sion. All right, so Mark, let's see here. Let's see what comes up for Mark. For Mark, I see here the Seven of Cups. So basically, you have a lot of options. I think this is more about your finances, your creative stuff, whatever you're doing. I also feel like you may start feeling like there's some drama around some people and your friends or people that you know. Kind of stay away from that. You also have gone through some things here with the Ten of Swords, kind of feeling like betrayed, feeling backstabbed. It's like they're talking about your past or things maybe that you will be going through or that you've gone through. But at the end, it's all about the finances. The Ten of Pentacles is good for you, really, really good for you. I feel like this is the year where you focus a lot more on that and try to like plan something. You are also balancing. This is a year, Mark, where you're going to do a lot of shadow work between like identifying things of yourself that still need healing and pushing forward, but you're moving forward. It's not a bad thing. It's a little slower, but it's happening. Oh, and you also got the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, your luck is gonna get better. It's gonna change. All right. And then we had here, who was it? I'm going back, I'm going back. Oh, I remember, guys, donating doesn't guarantee a reading. It's very well recepted and it helps my channel to keep doing what I do here. So don't get upset if you don't get a reading. I always come back and do lives. Okay, Conquer 2001. I donated. Will I get a promotion at CPS? Will I get a promotion at CPS? Okay, so let's see. Um, no, I don't, and I'm being very honest. I just feel like there's some battles there again with that job, and I feel like again you're more spiritual, and I don't feel like the people around are very spiritual. And you're going to have other options, other career opportunities coming up, and I think that you completed a cycle there, so I don't feel like you're going to be Again, I could be wrong. That could change, but I don't see it right now. Okay. Um, oh, I'm sorry, Mary Petty. She says, I didn't get the announcement you were on. Again, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm always targeted by people because, again, of my viewpoints and whatnot. It's like a never ending vendetta. Okay, so hey to y'all donated. Let's do a couple for you. We have the the four of wands. So a lot of future planning. Again, you're just very focused on like having some control in your life, and money matters. You're holding on to your money, and then I just get you're very giving this. You're very nurturing with the Queen of Cups. Okay, so don't let people take advantage of your kindness. Also, because you're very giving and you're very intuitive as well, very spiritual. So this is a year where you kind of tap more into your gifts, into who you are, but you're also with the Eight of Cups, you may be leaving someone behind, leaving a situation behind. Okay, so that's very important. That was for hey to y'all. All right. And then we have Leona Williams. Should I move and would I meet my soulmate? Okay, only one question. Sh- um, so your soulmate, I'm not drawn to that question. Will you move? Yes. How soon? Within the 3 years. Within 3 years is what I get. All right. And then we have Jasmine Celeste. Hey, Jasmine. She says, "Hi, Ray. What does Brenner think of my personality and his attraction to me?" Ooh, girl, this is this is some tea. Jasmine, I'm gonna need you to DM me, girl. That's one of my friends. She's from Cali. We love Jasmine. Um, uh, I feel like he's gonna pursue you in some way, but I feel like again, or you may be more vocal and pursue him. I just feel like you're not playing games either. So you're just going to be watching and observing with the Queen of Swords energy, Jasmine. And I just feel like you're focused on your coin. So you're like not really phased if he does or he doesn't, but you do like him. And I think there's chemistry there. But it's the devil card comes up. So literally, I feel like there's this level of toxicity that may not manifest right now, but could come up later for you. So I don't want that to deter you, but just make sure that you are paying attention to that. Because I feel like this person is very stuck in their ways too, as the emperor. So they're not someone that's going to just budge. You can't teach them new things. They're not going to be molded. They're kind of stuck in their ways. So that's what I kind of get with you, and that person. Whereas you may want more in the relationship, and that person is not able to emotionally meet you at that level. Okay. Um, okay, Rachel Perry, will I ever do what you do, right? Yes, you will. And I don't need cards to tell me that. I know you will. So keep the faith. Remember, hey Naj. Oh my God, my friend, one of my rays of light. She's so loyal. She sent me. I'm gonna show her. She sent me a Christmas gift. Naj, This was my like bougie Terra de Hermes. Yeah, this stuff. If you haven't, like, this is a man scent. This. Oh, it smells so good. I'm bougie like that. Like my colognes, I love like that kind of stuff. So yeah. Okay, so let's read for her. Sorry. I had to just tell you. I give shout outs. So yeah, sometimes I get gifts. I have my birthday coming up in May. I'm gonna create a birthday wish list or something. I don't know. I'm thinking of it. But okay, so Nosh, let me get into your messages. Um, okay, so we have the magician card. So again, it's like you are a jack of all trades. You're an alchemist. So realize your power. This is a year of like the Ace of Pentacles where you're just like manifesting new income. You have new opportunities coming in, and you're very intuitive as well. So what you're feeling is absolutely spot on. And I just feel like there may be some challenges with the Five of Wands. It could be like some um and I just noticed my throat chakra, like it locked up, so I was like stuttering for a moment. So with you, Naj, I feel like you need to like be just more vocal, and work like with a lapis. This is not a lapis, but work with a lapis lazuli crystal and wear it as a pendant near your throat chakra to kind of help you unblock that and to tap more into that. But I feel like with the star card, there is a hope here. So if this is about like your love life in that area or any other area where you're concerned, just keep the hope, keep the faith. I feel like again there's just some things that you are realizing now, and maybe you can work around that or change it. Okay. So I hope that that helps you. Thank you so much. All right. And if you gets like a mini reading tonight and you're just like, I want something a little bit more from Ray. Again, all of my readings, well, most of my readings are on sale, 50% off. Video readings, I'm booking into May. I'm kind of making the announcement deeper into the video because people are just tuning in now. So I'm not doing it just to kind of be annoying. Again, my readings are 50% off for like my video readings, and I'm booking those in for the month of May. If you want just an email reading or a 12-month yearly look ahead reading, those have a 5 to 8 week turnaround time, and I do offer emergency readings. The emergency email reading has a 72-hour turnaround time. My video emergency reading has a turnaround time of 3 to 5 business days. So just wanted you to know that you have options out there. Some of you don't like waiting that long. I get it, but I tend to pour my heart and soul in my readings and making sure that I give you the tea. All right, so now we're going to get into, let's see, thank you, Rachel, for the donation. Okay, let's see where I'm drawn to. Okay, with Lila, 118, I think I said that right. She's asking what's going to happen with my love life. Ooh, let's see. All right. So, I feel like your love life, it's very interesting because I get the 8 of Swords, which makes me feel again like you may feel lonely at times. You may feel like if you are with someone that they're not giving as much as you're giving. But I feel like again, you just give of yourself. That's the 6 of Pentacles is like giving of oneself, or receiving also. But I just feel like again there may be some feelings here like you're more powerful than you are, and you're having to um you're questioning, your power. But I do feel like there is somebody on the horizon. Maybe if you are with someone, then this could be them. But I feel like there's some opportunities there, some things with money and travel. I also feel like there's a marriage down the road for you. So again, I'm not sure what your love life situation looks like, but this is what spirit has given me. So I do feel like there is a happy union, but I just feel like wherever your energy is right now, it feels stagnant. It feels like that needs to be disconnected in order to move forward. So I hope that helps you. Okay, let me see here. Jolene, Ray, can I read for you one day? Of course. Let's see here. Okay, Lexi D, Ray, honey, any good love life prospects? Not married. Okay, girl. Let's get into the tea for Lexi D. Let's see what comes up around you. And we have here the high priestess. So you're very intuitive, very spiritually gifted. I think you have like clairsentience. That's what I feel. It's like the clear sense, the clair that deals with like, or the psychic ability that deals with clear knowing, sensing, feeling. Sensing basically, I call that very much like the empathic gift. Some people don't like to classify that as an empath, like a psychic empath, but I do because I feel like clairsentience tend to just sense things about places, people, things. And then I have here the Page of Swords. So you just need to know that you're not going to put up with any BS. So that's in the past with people. So I feel like, again, you have a checklist of what you want. Just keep an open mind and don't jump into anything um, this year, immediately. But I feel like, again, you will have options, is what I feel. And yeah, you have been hurt in the past. So I just feel like, yeah, you're kind of a little closed off to love, even though you want it and you are open, if that makes sense. It's like there's two sides to you. Okay, JW says, should I continue to push for change at work or move on from the issue? Okay, JW, let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes up. Thank you for those of you that are still here. Okay. Ah, um, it's a love-hate relationship that you have, JW, with your job. I just feel like, oh, there's heartbreak. The Three of Swords indicates for me like you're gonna move on with the Knight of Swords. You're gonna move on from that. It's like what I feel. It's just what I feel. Okay. Oh. Okay, Jonathan says I've been making a lot of coin. Will I continue making more coin? Can I make some more coin too, Jonathan? Can you give me some tips? I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see what's coming up for Jonathan. Um, yeah, you will. The King of Cups. I also feel like you're very giving as well. So you help people. Um, and yeah, but I feel like there is also like while you do, there may be a period this year where you don't. Meaning like it's very complicated, but I feel like you may be going through something personal, like in your love life or your friendships that kind of with the 5 of cups, kind of, slows you down on making that coin. It's like some and I feel like you gotta be careful with that coin too, because you have, like, people that are deceptive around you. These people that, are jealous of what you have, and I do feel like you will have to defend yourself in some way with whatever you do. So again, I feel like there's some things around that, around your job or what how you get your coin that you're going to have to kind of like just step away from that and not be involved in the drama. So I hope that helps you. All right. All right. So Emily, Ray, have I already met the person that I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with? All right. Let's see. Um, Yeah, I do feel like that. The Lover's card came out. It's the first card, so I'm just gonna go by that. I do feel. So thank you. You're welcome, Jonathan. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you, Lexi D. Okay, Linda M, will I get promoted? Everybody wants to know if they're gonna get promoted. I love it. And everybody wants to know about love. Okay, if you're gonna get promoted, I feel like you feel like you're not being looked at. I feel like there's opportunities like they're passing you by. I feel like you're going to move on from this job, quite possibly. You may stay there for a little bit longer, but I don't feel like you feel good about this job. Okay, I don't feel like good things surround that. And I just feel like, yeah, you're going to move forward. So I'm just telling you, I feel like there's a job change down the road within 14 months or less for you. And that may not make sense now. Hold on to it. Okay, and then we have, let's see who do not. Jolene, thank you so much. Okay, Lady J94. Hey Ray, me and my old childhood boyfriend reconnected. Do you see that going anywhere? Oops. Where is it? Do you see that going anywhere? Or are we better as friends? All right, that's our Lady J94. Oop, we have a card that fell off. I feel like you're better off as friends because I get here that you feel a little trapped in this, or you may feel like it's not going the at this pace that you want. But you will be successful and like with somebody else in the treating you that way. I also feel like the person that you're in communication with may struggle with with their finances. They may have some difficulty there, and I just feel like you've also um either like other people don't approve of this person, friends, family member, or um, they have been judged or like they have had a lot of drama with past baggage and people in their life on some level. And I just feel like this relationship would just make you as if you would take it to a romantic place or want that, basically it would cause you a lot of upset, sleepless nights, things of that nature. So I'm just giving you the tea. Again, you have free will and you don't have to listen to what I say. You can do whatever you want. But that was for Lady J94. Thank you so much for your question. I'm always going to keep it real. I'm always going to shoot from the hip. I'm going to tell you the tea as I get it. I do that in my private readings and I do that here too. All right. So let's see. The next question that I have here is hold on. And I think Lovely Ann 89. Will I end up moving to Texas? I do feel like you will, my dear. I do. Um, Kelly Carson says, Ray, you crack me up. Fan since 2018. I just need a book with you already. Love you. Love me some tea. Aw, love you too, Kelly. Thank you so much. Yeah, I try to keep it real on here, no BS, because ultimately these are people's lives. This is my rays of light. And for those of you that are new and haven't hit that subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Hit the red subscribe button, become a ray of light. Let's get to 40K family members. Okay, 40K. We're at 39 right now, 39.2. So yeah, what are you waiting for? Hit the red subscribe button and then hit that notification bell icon to all so that way you can be a part of this team. This is a winning team, okay? Just kidding. I love you guys. All right, so let's get back into it. I'm just gonna do a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna just wrap it up because my throat is already like getting dry and also I'm energetically tired, so I need to rest. Okay, Bobby Baca, thank you so much, private investigator. What's the delay with my new movie and my new agent or my new move agent at CAA? I just feel like there's a lot of stuff going on, Bobby, with the place, with the people there. And I just feel like your agent may just be going through their own personal things, but I also feel like it has to do with money. So I don't know if they want more money or like it's something around that. But I feel like you're going to either leave that behind and find somebody else. I don't know. It's very, very interesting because I feel like there is like this part of you that's fed up and you have some choices to make soon, like real big choices around this. And I feel like you'll be better off once you know, take a different route or choose somebody else different. I don't know if that's even possible for you, but hold on to that. But that's what I see. And the Page of Pentacles, something new is coming up. So I think things will get better, but you have to make some boss moves, okay? All right. So my last question is going to be from Varushka NATO. Ray, you totally ignored me. This breaks my heart. Oh, I didn't ignore you, sweetheart. I'm actually reading your message. I don't know what that means. I don't even see your question. But let's pull some cards for you and see what comes up. Okay, hold on. We have the King of Swords. So something is going on in your personal life. It's almost like an oppressive energy. See you very focused on your money. And we see here the Nine of Pentacles. It's just a lot more focus on your money this year, where that's concerned. I don't know if that's what you wanted, because again, I can't go back like and see all that stuff, but I'm really just trying to get what I see. I just feel like you're at a standstill. There's a lot of confusion around you. Um, Yeah, that's what I feel, like a lot of confusion, and like just problems in the family life, like a lot of things going on there at the heart space. But I feel like there's like a fresh breath of air by summer with the Four of Wands. I feel like there may be some traveling, like you may reconnect with someone. But just know that you're powerful, okay? And keep standing in your power. But that's what I get for you. So I hope that kind of helps you. It's more general. It's not a private reading, but yeah. And I don't. And just for the record, I don't ignore any one of you guys that like are asking questions. This thing literally, if on my end you can't see it, or maybe you can in the super chat, like when you're looking at it, it goes like as y'all are typing questions, it goes super, super up like fast, and I have to scroll back down. So, I can't always see, but I don't ignore anybody. Trust me. A lot of people get that way. And that's like what I had with a client who recently, she was like, "You ignored me and you're just like, the worst person in my life." And I'm like, "Seriously, I'm a human being. I'm not ignoring you if you give me some time." But that's what I'm doing right now, guys. I want to thank you for all the people that donated. If you didn't get a reading, I'm sorry. The donations don't guarantee a reading. They go to support my channel, but I definitely will be back. And I will, like I said, if you want a private reading, this is the time to get one, book one with me. But I'll be back to do more of these like weekly. I will try at least, or at least bi-monthly. But I love you guys, and yeah, just stay tuned. I also do some lives on Instagram too. So follow me at Psychic Medium Ray if you don't. But I'm tired. You can probably see it in my face. I am gonna get ready for unwinding and maybe watch some Netflix. But I love you guys, and yeah, subscribe. Mwah. Take care of yourselves. Bye.